When you're closing in on top 10 in Fortnite, it's like the world around you starts to disappear. If you could pay attention to the objects around you, you'd notice furniture being erased from reality as you're sucked into the game. Your heart is going off like a machine gun as your eyes start to blur. Most players' controllers fall out of their hands due to the amount of sweat you need to win a game. You need to make it to the circle. Like the circle, your eyes start to shut in pure concentration. You're about to make it! 3, 2, 1, you made it! As you start to run into the circle, you start to hear gunshots. But wait, none of the gunshots are coming from in front of you. How is this possible if the storm is behind you, you ask yourself. You turn around to meet your despise. There is a camper who set up his carton outside the safe zone. His only mission in the game was to wreak havoc on you. As you begin to convulse with rage as you perish, so does the enemy. You begin to shout, calling this player's mother a whore, telling him about how nobody loves him. Kill yourself, you say. You even go as far as to wish infinite torment. Infinite torment over a video game may be a little bit drastic, but that's beside. Wait, beside? Yes, beside. It's besides. Whatever, besides the pint. The pint! No, it's point. No, the pint of milk the guy was camping behind. That was a reference from earlier in the video, if you get it. Yeah, you get it? This game may cause depression, early onset diabetes, and the wish of infinite torment upon your enemy. But that's why I love it so much. So that might have been a little bit dramatic, but I really don't think it's that dramatic when I'm inside the game. Much like Fortnite, P.U.B.G, I can imagine, is a similar feeling. There is a similar feeling you get when you're last or getting close to last alive. And when you get killed by a camper or someone who is just a complete noob by unreasonable means, like them camping outside in the storm as they are about to die, they take shots on you and kill you. It's happened before, it will happen again. It's inevitable. You're gonna run into noobs who get lucky and blow your head off. Now it's time to compare Fortnite and P.U.B.G. P.U.B.G is the father of Fortnite. Fortnite is based off of P.U.B.G. That's the reason this game exists. There is a very big difference between Fortnite and P.U.B.G. There's a lot of differences, and let me get into those right now. Granted, I have never played P.U.B.G, but I have watched a lot of gameplay, and it's coming in December on console to my Xbox One. So I'm mostly going to speak of my experiences on Fortnite so far. I'm not a very experienced player, but I still have gathered a lot of experience, I would say, over the past week of me playing maybe 2 hours a day. The main premise is to gather loot, guns, whatever, potions, Red Bulls, painkillers, whatever it may be between Fortnite and P.U.B.G. But in Fortnite, you are able to build, and that's a big difference from P.U.B.G. to Fortnite. In P.U.B.G, you have to find cover. In Fortnite, you can make cover. Imagine how much different P.U.B.G would be if you were able to build. Do you guys think that would be a good idea? Do you think it would make the game a lot shittier, or do you think it could enhance the game and make more people want to play it? Fortnite has a more cartoony look, and then of course P.U.B.G is very realistic, or as realistic as I think a game can really get. Personally, I have been a fan of P.U.B.G before I was Fortnite. What were you first? Were you a fan of Fortnite and then you discovered P.U.B.G? Maybe that's why I like Fortnite a little bit better. I personally like the cartoon feel. I like being able to see and spot enemies a little bit easier than you do in P.U.B.G. P.U.B.G, you can blend into a lot of different environments. Unlike Fortnite, if you don't have a place to build or you don't have a house to hide and you're out in the open, even behind trees, it's a little bit easier to spot enemies, I would say. P.U.B.G has cars you can drive in. Unlike Fortnite, you cannot drive in any cars. I don't know if this would be a good implementation into Fortnite. I like the aspect that you cannot drive any cars. I think vehicles would ruin this game a little bit. Tell me what you guys think. I think the circle is already perfectly fine the way it is. The way it moves in Fortnite is a little bit slower. In P.U.B.G, the maps are a little bit bigger, so you have to drive in a car. Typically, if you're really far out from the circle to get into the circle. In Fortnite, as long as you're running, as long as you give yourself maybe 45 seconds to a minute, you can probably get into any circle, no matter how far out you are. If you're just starting off, I would suggest playing Fortnite. Fortnite is a bit easier just to get started with. If you want to switch over to P.U.B.G afterwards, that's your choice. Personally, that's what I think. I've really had no experience with P.U.B.G or playing it. I couldn't see myself going against some of these PC sweats on PUBG and not getting completely obliterated and having death threats upon my family. Fortnite is a little bit more of a chill game. It probably will be a bit more competitive in the future. Even though it's a chill game, once you get to those last 10 seconds, your heart starts to fucking beat out of your chest. If I were to pull up gameplay, some gameplay from when I've played before, some Fortnite, you would hear me just start to like choke on my saliva as I try to swallow it down. You would hear me stumbling over words. You would hear the fear in my voice, trying to win. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's a bigger variety of guns in Fortnite than there are in PUBG, and that makes it a little bit more interesting. Of course, the best gun is the SCAR in most people's opinion, but then you have snipers. If you're really good with a sniper, you're going to take advantage of that, just like in PUBG. However, in PUBG, you can add attachments to your guns, scopes. I don't know what else you can add. Maybe you can add a grip or something. Correct me if I'm wrong on any of these things in this video, but I think that could be implemented into Fortnite, and things from Fortnite could be implemented into PUBG. You gotta bite people's style to make your game a bit better, but I think these games both have potential to be around for a very long time. Imagine if there was one Call of Duty map. People would be jumping off the walls, demanding more. But for Fortnite and PUBG, there are only a couple maps, and Fortnite there's only one map. One map, guys. That's it. And the game is still so much fun. I am completely addicted to it. I personally think Fortnite is better and it's a more fun game than PUBG, but I have yet to play it. To be honest, when I first saw Fortnite, I was like, what the fuck is this game? This looks horrible. It's way too cartoony. It's too bright. I don't like it. But then when I first played it, I fell in love with it. PUBG, when I look at it now, it's just a little bit too realistic. I don't know what that is about it, but I just don't like that realistic look. I like the cartoony look. I need everyone to leave your comments telling me what your favorite game is. Is your favorite game PUBG, or is it Fortnite? Is it another game similar to these two games? Do you have any other video ideas you want me to talk about? I hope this video made a semblance of sense. I hope you did enjoy it a little bit. That first part was a little bit dramatic, and I'll probably add some other dramatic parts in this video, or in these videos from now on, if I continue to make them. If this video gets over 100 likes, I will definitely make a video like this tomorrow on maybe a different game. I don't know exactly, but we'll talk about a different game soon. Bye bye, guys. Thank you for watching.